I love the house. And I can't wait to see the kitchen.
You're gonna love the kitchen.
Oh,
I can't wait to show it to you. Hello and welcome to 12 Spruce Run in East Greenbush, New York. This beautiful colonial home sits on 2 acres, private and landscaped, 4-bed, 2.5 bath, and it is truly a smart home. I'm here today with the wonderful Maria Papa from More Parecas and Cornells. Please welcome her today to 12 Spruce Run.
Buongiorno! Buongiorno, all of you! It is such an honor to be cooking in this kitchen. We'll take you on a tour first before we start cooking. First, look at this range. This is a Wolf dual fuel range. We've got gas on the top. These beautiful, beautiful ovens are convection electric. You even have your own touch screen for the oven. Look at that.
I know, it's incredible.
Well, we're gonna come back to the range because we're gonna actually use it. But look at this, Bosch dishwasher. Who doesn't love a Bosch? And this particular one is stainless steel on the inside and cabinet on the outside. And if you've ever had a Bosch, they are silent as advertised. Then we've got the pièce de résistance. Look at this, Sub-Zero refrigerator and freezer. Now these Sub-Zeros are Wi-Fi enabled. So if you have a pet sitter, if you're away, you've got a pet sitter. The pet sitter leaves the door open. Sub-Zero will let you know on your smartphone that the door has been left open.
And they're
Look
huge.
at this.
They're
Look at
two
this.
separate units.
You've got enough room to do the home edit thing here with the Lazy Susans and the bins. And look at, you've got your veritable wine cellar right there. Look at that. I could even, look at Irene, bye-bye.
Bye, Maria.
I could get lost in here. So this really is very special. Now, why do you want a kitchen like this? Efficiency. Look at the way it's designed. We can do our prep here, pivot, and work on our stove. That is exactly the way a restaurant kitchen is designed. So having a wonderful kitchen is always a selling point. But why is it a selling point? Because a wonderful kitchen that you could use that is designed like this one actually saves you money in the long run because you will use it. You will cook in it for you and your family. So without further ado, let's cook our chicken marsala. So what you want to start out with, what restaurants do is they pound their chicken out. So you want to buy just big, thick chicken breasts, cut them in half, and then put them in a plastic bag before you pound them out so you don't get chicken juice all over your beautiful kitchen.
Great point.
We're gonna start this, and then we're going to actually bread our chicken, and this is a mixture of flour, salt, and pepper. That's all.
That is perfect to have a bag to
And you
pound
have
it
the
and then-
bag to pound and the bag to shake and bake. Okay? And then you're gonna put this aside. Now, another trick that restaurants use. Oh, and you know what, by the way, I found this mallet in our tool drawer. So you don't have to have special equipment to get this restaurant quality food. So now this particular Wolf range has 20,000 BTUs on this side, 18,000 on this side. It also features these wonderful, wonderful warming lights with a little shelf underneath. So when we're finished with our with our chicken marsala, we're gonna put it up with our salad and the rest of our meal. So we are going to start off with a nice hot pan, and we're gonna do a mixture of butter and oil. That's another restaurant tip. There you go. And what doesn't taste good with butter?
It's true.
And here we go. Another restaurant tip is using this, a shallot. It is in the onion family, and we mix shallots. Oh, I think that's enough butter. We mix shallots with garlic very, very often at more Parecas and at Cornell's. Okay, so we've got a nice mixture of butter and olive oil. We're gonna get this nice and hot, and then we are going to cook our chicken first, and then use this same pan to cook our mushrooms and the rest of our sauce. So here we go with those 18,000 BTUs. Look at that. This pan gets hot in no time.
Can't believe how quick it melts.
Oh, Irene, I could get used to this kitchen. Okay, here we go. I'm going to add the chicken. We have floured the chicken. And
Wow.
here we
Already
go.
sizzling.
Look
The
at
stove's
that.
been on for less than 2 minutes.
This is the beauty of having the right tools at your fingertips. And this house certainly does have the right tools in the kitchen. Now, you want to let this get a little bit brown, and you want the chicken to cook through. And I would say 5 to 6 minutes total. So about 3 minutes on each side.
And you're right, it's great. If we had like making something else at the same time, it would be staying warm right here until the chicken was done.
These are ideal. And look at this, Irene. While we're cooking our meal, I'm warming up the plate that we're going to serve it on. We've got these 2 beautiful heat lamps, and each one has its own shelf.
It's perfect. They're so warm.
Why not use one for heating up your plate?
Yep.
And another one for keeping your entree warm. Now, at restaurants, we do this all of the time. We cook, maybe 3 or 4 dishes for a party of 10, and then we've got to cook the other 3 or 4, and we've got to keep things warm in the meantime.
I'm just imagining all the other things you could cook in here. So many wonderful things.
That's the thing about having the right tools and the right equipment. Cooking, even if you're not, I'm not a chef. I didn't go to cooking school. I just like to cook. And having the right equipment really is a dream come true. Not only for me, for everyone else out there.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine cooking in this.
I'm just thinking, if you had family coming over for the holidays, you're going to get
Absolutely.
everything done. You could bake dessert and your entree at the same time.
And the thing about this kitchen is everything is laid out to be used.
And to be used in the most efficient way possible.
Exactly. And as I said, just the way a restaurant is designed. And another thing, Irene, about this Wolf range, it's a closed burner system, meaning it is a cinch to clean up. Look, I'm making a mess here, but all of these burners are closed, so you just take off the grill, wipe them down, and there you go.
Good as new. It's great, because I feel like one of the things people don't like about cooking at home sometimes is the cleanup.
Exactly, the cleanup. And with this Wolf range, cleanup is a breeze.
Definitely.
The Wolf really are superior ranges. They have thought of everything. So, as I said, just 5 5 to 6 minutes and your chicken is going to be nice and golden and fully cooked. And on this Wolf stove, even faster. We're gonna set this aside, and you know what? I'm gonna use that warming lamp. In the same pan, we're going to put our sliced mushrooms.
That's perfect. One pan. I love a
One
pan dinner.
pan, and it's efficient and it's tasty. Again, this is a chef trick. So we're gonna put our mushrooms, let them get a little bit of a head start.
Okay.
Put a little bit more butter in there.
Who doesn't love more butter?
More butter. And I'm gonna put a little bit more extra virgin olive oil.
Okay.
You just have to be careful with the extra virgin olive oil. You can't put the burner on really, really high. You can't test this thoroughbred out. We're gonna let these mushrooms get a little bit caramelized, and then we're going to add a mixture of chopped shallots and garlic.
If only you could be here. It smells amazing already.
Okay. See, these mushrooms are starting. And we're going to add our shallots and garlic. Maybe about another 3 minutes. You don't want the garlic and the shallots to have a raw taste. You want them to have a nice caramelized taste to them. Okay, now we're going to transfer this mushroom mixture into a separate pan. Into a separate dish. Now we're going to deglaze this beautiful pan. And by what I mean by deglaze, we are going to take some Marsala wine. Look at that. And the kind of Marsala wine you use really does matter. At More Parecas, we use Kribari brand. It's not too sweet. It's got a nice, robust flavor. And Irene, you can have Marsala wine in your pantry all of the time.
Speaking of pantries, you need to come see this one. It's incredible.
Let's go!
It is so well organized. Look at this. There's so much space. Everything is in its own little cubby. Lazy Susan. It is beautiful. Plenty of space for your Marsala wine.
Look at this! Naomi! I love Naomi!
If you love Naomi, you need to come see this wine cellar.
Let's go! In Tuscany!
It is. I could just sit here all day.
What have we got?
So many. Oh my gosh.
Does the wine come in the house?
I don't know. I think you're gonna have to negotiate that with the owner.
And then some chicken stock. And by deglazing the pan, I like to deglaze my pans with a wooden spoon and really get all of that nice caramelization back into the sauce.
It's everything from the chicken and then the mushrooms.
The chicken, the mushrooms, the
shallot.
And
wow.
of course that wonderful garlic. So we're deglazing with some Kribari Marsala wine, some chicken stock, and you know what, if you don't have chicken stock, you could use a bouillon cube and water. It's just that extra layer of flavor we're going for. And now, a little bit of heavy cream. This is going to thicken your sauce. You just want to stir this up until it gets a little bit thicker than this.
Okay.
Probably about 5 minutes on a low heat. Really, really love the flavor of marsala, so I'm going to put just a little bit more.
I love it. I'm a huge fan of marsala wine too.
Well, if you're making chicken marsala, you want to taste the marsala.
Smells incredible.
And then we want to, again, about maybe 5 minutes with this, and then we're going to start adding. Back our chicken and our mushrooms. And of course, as we're waiting for it to get thick, all of the alcohol is also dissipating from this beautiful dish as well. So we don't want to get drunk on the wonderful Kribari Marsala wine. And then we're going to add our wonderful, whoa, this really did keep this chicken warm.
Wow.
Isn't that, this is incredible. And then we're going to add our chicken and let that get back up to a nice hot temperature. Look at that. And then Irene, we're gonna taste this.
I can't wait.
So even just looking at it bubbling in the pan, it really does look like restaurant quality, doesn't it?
You did this
And
so easily.
I did this, well, again, with this beautiful range. And then I'm going to turn this off. Of course, I brought some Pareca's bread to have with this.
My favorite bread.
But again, if we were making a salad, look at, we can just put this right up on the burner, underneath the heat lamp, and there you go. Wolf has thought of everything. Okay, and Irene, another attribute of this beautiful kitchen, granite countertop right here. I could take this hot, bubbling skillet. It's hot. Oh, it's hot. I could take this hot, bubbling skillet and put it right on the countertop.
Oh my gosh.
How beautiful is that?
And how easy then when you're cooking things, you don't have to worry where you're putting it.
So let's try this.
I'm so excited.
Let's just eat out of it. Okay. I am so excited. Oh, it's hot.
Wow.
That wolf did it.
Look at that steam.
Look at that steam. But look at the caramelization.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. I can't wait.
Mushrooms.
One. Let's do it together.
I might need to blow on this.
Okay, yeah, me too. Okay, ready?
Okay.
1, 2. I'm afraid. Wait. Okay. Okay, it's okay.
Okay, perfect.
Ready. Let's do it together.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Oh, I am so in love with my own cooking.
That is delicious. Oh my gosh. And you taste the marsala wine.
You can taste the marsala
Yeah.
and the butter.
Oh my god.
The butter.
The butter always helps. And you're right, it is caramelized beautifully. The chicken, the mushrooms, oh my gosh.
Make sure to stop by more Parecas and Cornell's in Little Italy to try their chicken marsala and other delicious foods. For more information on 12 Spruce Run, reach out to Irene today.